Today we are going to talk about Meenk and the debut EP, Scamu Scau. Or at least I think that's how it's pronounced, but I actually have no clue how it's pronounced. This is the first thing that we've heard from May Rio, who writes under the alias Meenk. She is an Austin-based artist that has recently relocated to Brooklyn, which makes sense because a lot of her music sounds like something that you would expect out of Brooklyn. If you've been paying attention, a lot of the New England do-it-yourself scene these days sound a lot like they borrow a lot from 90s rock, and I don't want to say lo-fi because I feel like lo-fi is kind of is profanity right now, or it's a bad word, or it's pejorative. But I think that unhurried and casual nature is really big right now in that area, which is great because I love that stuff. And so we're talking about bands like Speedy Ortiz and Krill and Palehound and even Ava Luna to a certain degree. But these are bands that really kind of worship at the altar of Pavement and Built to Spill and other bands like that. So Scamu Scau is her debut, and I was surprised by how good this thing is. This EP is fantastic, actually. It's probably one of the best things that I've heard all year. And it's very unusual because, for one, this is literally the first thing that we've heard from this artist. Secondly, is how unassuming Scamu Scau is. This is a very unassuming release, and what I mean by that is that it's only 4 tracks long. Each of these songs are very short, and they're not bombastic. They just kind of they take their time and they're out. But what Meenk does that is so wonderful is relies a lot on melody, and she's able to write and craft some really catchy melodies that are just, I don't know, they're quite charming and very catchy. So there's not a lot going on in the arrangements per se, because a lot of that's been dialed back so that Meenk and her melodies can be pushed to the forefront. And she really sells it with some really interesting imagery in her lyrics, but also her voice is very, I don't know, it's very naive. It's not naive, but maybe it's innocent, I guess. It's very innocent and just very pleasing to hear. So beyond that, the arrangements here are actually fantastic as well. I know I kind of played that down earlier, but these arrangements, the backing band, which is Carlos Hernandez and Julian Fader from Ava Luna and Ben Shearer from Palehound on a few tracks, they're incredibly solid. And what I really like about their contributions to this is that they keep things simple. So there isn't a lot of, I guess, flourishes. There's not a lot of there's not a lot to distract from the melodies here. But there's some really nice touches, like the organ in Up or the lead guitar in 19. These are things that don't distract from the melody, but really kind of add an extra layer to this music that doesn't reach out and grab you, but is there for it if you want to look for it, if you want to listen for it. And I absolutely love that. For example, you can just listen to Julian Fader's drums at the very beginning of the first track. He doesn't go nuts on it. He's not pounding the crap out of the drums. He's just taking it easy, and he's going at maybe 50% volume. And I think that it works so well for the overall mood and approach of this EP. It really drives it home. It's a fantastic EP. If you're interested in it, you can download it on Bandcamp for free, or you could just kick in a few bucks because you're a nice person. But definitely check out the song 19 or my personal favorite, Up. I think those are good places to start. Anyways, I know that we're running out of time. Be sure to let me know what I got wrong. Let me know how much of an idiot I am. You can do so in the comments below. If you're interested in more of these reviews, you can check out earbuddy.net for more of that. And okay then, bye-bye.